Well, I am so very humbled to be here with you this afternoon, to spend this time with you, and to see such an incredibly full audience here today. What I'd like to say is that it's so important to address the message of the fig tree's important call to each and every one of us to share wisdom and connect generations. I want to thank the fig tree for bringing us together today and each and every month with the stories that cross generations from such a broad array of topics, touching our lives, locally connecting us globally. One way that I get to connect to this year's theme is through my work with a very talented individual named Clement Lye, and together we worked on the award-winning documentary called Carla the Rescuer. It was released earlier this year, and it's been seen in 6 countries and across more than 30 states. And we are incredibly grateful for the role that the fig tree very much played in spreading the word about the film and Carla's story. And I know this because of the many messages that I get from people saying they read the story in the fig tree. The fig tree has been such a steadfast presence in our community, introducing Carla Peperzak through more than 24 different articles about her leadership in the Northwest. And while Carla couldn't be here today, because she's just returning from spring break in Florida as a 101-year-old, honest, that's true. She has long supported the fig tree, and you saw her with a few statements in the video that we saw earlier this morning. But she spent hours being interviewed by the fig tree and Mary and recognizing the vital role that the amazing Mary Stamp plays in our community. The fig tree and Carla the Rescuer connect on multiple levels. The documentary first is a story about the Great Generation and the history of World War II, including how Germans gave rise to Nazism, beginning with suspending civil rights. The Holocaust led to the murder of 6 million Jews and 5 million others based on their ethnicity, religion, political beliefs, disability, or sexual orientation. Second, it is a story of generations. Carla talks about what she's most proud of, and it's her 54 family members and the connections that are made. The anti-Semitism during World War II erased 3/4 of her family, but her story is told by generations in the film, including her great-granddaughter Aubrey, who's now the age that Carla was during the war. But third, it's the story that Mary tells. It's Carla's story. Carla is a model of leadership demonstrating self-awareness, moral courage, and a commitment to community that the fig tree reminds us of each and every month. In a time of horrible disruption during World War II, Carla transformed from a teenager to a woman aware of her own power and her ability to do something. And that is what the fig tree brings to each of us, that sense of action and that sense of hope. So even if you haven't seen the documentary yet, you may already know much of the story because you read it in the fig tree. Carla continues to share her story because she is committed to sharing wisdom and connecting generations. So if you'd like to know more about that, you can find more about the documentary at carlatherescuer.org. But what I really want to share with you is that we must value the fig tree's daily work, particularly Mary Stamp and the fig tree family, who help us reflect on what's right, what's wrong, inspire us with lives of purpose, and encourage unity and action for the common good. Through the fig tree stories, we're reminded that together we can make a difference. Thank you for continuing to support the fig tree. Your participation, our participation, multiplies the hope and the positive change that we can create together. Thank you.